Holly. I hope you are having a good week so far. Just wanted to send you a quick video with some ideas and just response to quite a few questions that I've gotten, and a lot of people are worried about this phase 2, but I just want to give you some ideas and help you walk through it. So for the midterm evaluation, what you do is you go into the week 6 folder, and then you'll see the midterm self-evaluation right here. So you just click on that. And then it's going to get you the form, and it's going to be the blank form. Sorry, I'm trying to hold this still. But anyway, so I went ahead and opened another one and started filling it out so you can see what that looks like. So I started working on it. So what you do is you go up to the top and you highlight or mark somehow that this is a midterm, fill in your name, and then what you're going to do is going to go through each of the areas. You're going to mark where you see yourself. So there's 3 ratings. So area of opportunity means I really need to improve on this. I'm making progress, I'm working on it, or I really am rocking it at this one, okay? So for this one, say I marked area of opportunity. So you can do an X, a star, whatever you want to do. And then I just gave an example. I'm not comfortable sitting back and taking anecdotal records of the children. I'd rather interact with them. My goal is observe for the first 15 minutes each day I arrive at my placement. So just an idea, and you tailor it to what works best for you. So example on the second one, I did like just a star. So you can do any type of marking that you want to show where you rate yourself, okay? And I said, like an example, I'm aware of each of the domains. I'm not able to demonstrate my knowledge as clearly with the teachers, and I look forward to learning more. So, I've got some of the knowledge, I'm working on it, but I could improve on that. So one more example, you can just fill in the square. You can mark it like that. So this one, I talked about knowledge of the expectations and the standards. So I said I was doing great with that one. I'm familiar with the expectations, standards, and policies at my placement, and I work well with the care team to uphold them. So that's just an example. And so you go through and you write a comment in each one, you mark each one, and then at the very bottom there'll be a note section so they can add anything else that you want to. Sometimes people write about how they really enjoy their placement or what they're challenged by. So lots of different options that you can include in that. Okay, second thing I wanted to talk about is the paperwork. So in the infant and toddler curriculum and individualization, infant and toddler curriculum and individualization PDF, remember you go to page 31 in that document, and it will show you, I had this pulled up, I don't know what happened. So go down to 31 is the form that you're using. And so you'll get to this blank form, observation and curriculum planning form. So you're going to use this quite a bit. So one thing I want to highlight in case you haven't noticed it is that the page before that, page 30, it gives you an example of one that's already filled out. So this is for a little girl named Allie. And so this one, they have used several different domains. But for yours, you're going to do one for your infant, one for your toddler. So you write that child's name in, the date that you're filling it out, and then you're going to do your domain. This is the one domain that you're doing. So today I had a couple meetings with students, and we talked about how physical skills, working on motor skills was what they planned on for their infants, and then language was for their toddlers. So you just write that down. So write down some of your observations here. I'm going to highlight some of the things that you have noticed about your particular child. Then you're going to reflect on it, and so you can see this example that's included, and then you're going to work on goals and objectives. So remember, this doesn't have to be something huge. A lot of people, I think, are worried that you have to come up with this whole curriculum. It's really not like that. It's really looking at, I have a child that just started sitting up. I'm going to help them be more comfortable and more sturdy with that. I'm going to see if they can reach out and hold on to an item I hand them, and then could they also hold 2 items? You can break it down. If you have a child that might be a beginning crawler, you can help get them on their hands or their knees and their hands and maybe start to help them rock. That's a pre-crawling skill. And so you're going to go through that. And then what are you going to move into for the next week? And then changes to the environment. So think about safety. Do you need to be in an area without other children around? Do you need to be in an area that is free of other debris, other items? So this is the example of the blank form. So what you'll do is you'll fill out one form for your infant. So the way I find that people keep the most streamlined is that you do a packet of paper per child. So say you do your observation, you do your infant first. So first, you're going to fill this out for your infant. Next thing is you're going to write some notes down, like your anecdotal notes, your running records. So just write down some notes and put that on a Word document. Type up a summary of the things that you've observed, either through running records or anecdotal records for that infant. And then remember that you've got the 4 questions. That's back here. Back here under your phase 2 planning experiences. It lists them all out. So 2 observation and curriculum forms. So 1 for your infant, right? You start with that. A summary of our observations. And then you're going to answer these 4 questions. These are going to help you with that form. Then 4 is a brief description of why you chose a specific plan for your child. How the research, so you did all that research. You have your 8 articles from phase 1. So how is that informing your practice? And then did you have to make any adjustments? Because you're going to go and you're going to talk to one of the teachers, caregivers at your placement and get some feedback. And then did you need to do any changes? So you do your infant first, type all that up, upload that, and then you're going to do your toddler as well. So some people put it in one large document. That's totally fine. You can upload 2 documents, one for the infant, one for the toddler, and it's going to have all those different components. So the observation and curriculum planning form, the anecdotal records, the running record, and then answering all of the 4 questions, and then also the description of why you chose it, the research, how it informed what you're doing, and then if you had to make any adjustments. So I hope that's really helpful. Sorry you're just looking at my computer screen the whole time. I'm home. It's 10:47. I have on my jammies. My dog is at my feet, snuggling. Hold on, where is she? Here she is. Hey, Millie. Anyways, so hope you guys are all doing great. Please let me know if you have any other questions. And remember, I added a week to the due date for all this, so it's going to be due next Sunday. So let me know if you have any questions. Have a great one. Take care. Bye.